Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have got my normal books collection, I guess. Literally this whole section here is full of things to film. So anyway, we're just going to get into it, just a quick little video. So the first book is The School for Good and Evil. This is by Solomon Challingham. And there we go. So it's about, it says, every 4 years 2 children are stolen away from Gavardon, never to return. So most children fear being taken to school for good or evil, but not Sophie. She has dreamt all of her life of being a princess and believes the school could be her chance. Her best friend Athea has other ideas. When the two girls are taken, things don't go to Sophie's plan, but sometimes the princess and the witch don't look like they do in fairy tales. So I haven't actually full on read this book yet, so this will be interesting to read. Next we have 2 books from Alexander Harvey. So I got this actually from a charity shop, the Blood Moon book. I do want to get the other 4. So this is a vampire book. I can still taste blood, Lucy. I can smell it everywhere. It's in the grass, in the air, or me are not safe. When the vampire tribe converts from the rare blood moon ceremony, Sloane Drake is plunged into a battle with her feral nature. The Drake brothers has been raised knowing that they had to protect their younger sister at all costs. But forbidden magic and a mysterious stranger has put them all in a terrible danger. Nicholas is going to have to make a difficult choice between his girlfriend Lucy and his little sister Sloane. Blood or love? I haven't read this book yet. And then the other one is The Haunting Violet. So I did actually buy this off eBay. So this one says Violet Willoughby doesn't believe in ghosts, but they believe in her. Violet has spent years taking part in Mother's fake saints, putting the rich and powerful in touch with the dead, and their successful has brought them a life of luxury they could only have dreamed of. And Violet has percent of society marriage. The last thing Violet expected was to start seeing and hearing the dead for real. But now she's haunted day and night by the ghost of a drowned girl who wouldn't let her rest until her murderer is uncovered. Violet must use her talents to unravel the mystery surrounding the girl's death and quickly before the killer strikes again. So this is got into half of the book and then I stopped it and I lost the page I was on. So I got to reread it. So it's literally about a girl who can see the girl who's can contact the dead. The dead girl try and contacts her because they want her to find the murderer that killed her. Which is that. Then we have 6 books from the Shadow Hunters. I got this set from The Works. So the first one is The City of Bones. And they're all by Cassandra Clare. So we have that. There is 8 books, but I've got 6. But, yeah. So that is number 1. Number 2 is The City of Ashes. Number 3 is The City of Glass. I hate sitting like this, my back hurts. This is The City of Fallen Angels. So I will get round to reading these, but at the moment I'm still reading one of the books from Bridget Collins, City of the Lost Souls. And they're quite big chunky books too. I like books like these. And the last one is City of Heavenly Fire. So I do need to get Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess, the Shadow Hunters Codex and the Banes Chronicles. So I do need to get those, basically those 5. Yeah. So there's that. Then we've got our Disney books that I obviously get from HMV. So we have The Beast Within. The tale is old as time, but what happened? What transformed the prince into the beast? The story of Beauty and the Beast has been told many different times in many different ways. This one version, pulled from many paths down through the ages, is a story of vanity and arrogance, of love and hatred, and of course, beastness and beauty. So the story of how basically Beast became Beast. Okay, I'll put that one. Next one we have is reflection. This is what if Mulan had to travel to the underworld? When Captain Shang is mortally wounded in battle, Mulan must travel to the underworld Dai in order to save him from certain death. But King Yama, the ruler of Dai, is not willing to give Shang up easily. With the help of Shang's great lion guardian Shishi, Mulan must find Shang's spirit and leave by sunrise or become King Yama's prisoner forever. Mulan still discovers a soldier Ping wrestles the decision whether or not to reveal her true identity to her closest friend. Will Mulan be able to save Shang before it's too late? So, that is that. Out. Next one we have is Poor Unfortunate Soul. I don't know why my camera's a little bit down. There we go. Poor Unfortunate Soul. So this one is, how did the sea witch Ursula become so twisted and filled with anger and hatred? Determined to be with her new love, Ariel makes dangerous deals with Ursula. With the cost of losing her enchanted voice and nearly her soul proved too high for Ariel. Will the power of good befriend Lynn? Losing then finding one's voice is the heart of a classic story of the Little Mermaid. So, how did Ursula become Ursula? Next is, we have Part of Your World. So the full on, this is a chunky book as well, but oh, I can't wait to read it. So it's been 5 years since the infamous sea witch defeated the Little Mermaid, taking King Triton's life in the process. Ariel is now the voiceless queen of Atlantic, while Ursula rules Prince Eric's kingdom on land. But when Ariel discovers that her father might still be alive, she finds herself returning to a world and a prince she never imagined she would see again. Will Ariel be able to overthrow the murderous villain set on destroying her home and the world she once longed to be part of? And follow this tower of power, love, and the mermaid's quest to reclaim her voice. So, obviously, in Little Mermaid 1, obviously, Ursula was being a girl to using Ariel's voice. So, this actually, she conquered it, and now she's married to, like, him, I think. So, this should be a good one to read. Next is we have Once Upon a Time. This one. Discovered what would happen if a kiss from the prince didn't wake Sleeping Beauty. The handsome prince is posed to kiss the beautiful sleeping princess and live happily ever after. But as soon as his lip touches hers, he too falls asleep. It is clear that this tale is far from over. Now Prince Aura must escape from a dangerous and magical lad created from her very own dreams. When Maleficent's agents following every move, Aura needs to discover who her true friends are and, most importantly, who she really is. So that's a very different book. Then we have The Mother Knows Best. I have read this book. I have reviewed it on my channel as well. I am planning to do reviews of books because they seem to be fun. So I have reviewed this and actually read it, as you can see by the way it looks. This is a tale as long as twisted as braided hair on the centre of its legend. A girl with magical hair taken from her parents and confined to an isolated tower. Her captor is an old witch who acts as an overprotective mother who knows what's best. But what does Mother Gothel actually knows? This account digs deep into the past to find out why she believes in her own heart that Mother truly knows best. This is about how Mother Gothel became really the way she is. It's a really good book as well. Next we have is Mistress All Evil. So this is about Maleficent. What of the dark fairy Maleficent? Why does she curse the princess to fall into eternal sleep? Many tales has tried to explain her motives. Here's one account pulled through from those passed down through the ages. It is a story of love, betrayal, and magic and fantasy. It is a tale for the mystery of all evil. So we're going to find out in this book. It finds out why Maleficent put Sleeping Beauty in a curse of sleeping. Next one we have is Mirror Mirror, which is obviously Snow White based. What if the evil queen poisoned the prince? Followed a beloved mother's death, this kingdom falls to Snow White's stepmother, known as the evil queen. At first, Snow keeps her head down, hoping to make the best of things. However, when the new information about her parent comes to light and a plot to kill her goes wrong, Snow embarks on a journey to stop the evil queen and take back her kingdom. Can Snow defeat an enemy who will stop her at nothing to retain her power, including going after the one Snow loves? So this I cannot wait to read as well. There's other ones I need to get, but I haven't managed to get them yet. Then I'm currently reading this one at the moment. This is The Binding, the Bridget Collins. I'm literally on like chapter 5. I keep forgetting to read it. But I'm going to try and bring it to work. But I need a book case, book cover, what are they called? Book pouches. So the protective layers actually stay strict normal. So this is Emmett Farmer is working the farm when a letter arrives summoning him to begin an apprenticeship. He will work for the bookbinder, a vocal shows that arouses fears, superstition and produce. But one neither he nor his parents could afford to refuse. He will learn to handcraft beautiful volumes, and within each he will capture something unique and extraordinary, a memory. If there's something you want to forget, he can help. If there's something you need to erase, he can assist. Your past will be stored safely in a book, and you will never remember your secret, however terrible. In a vault under his mentor's workshop, row upon row of books and memories are mentally stored and recorded. Then one day makes an astonishing discovery. One of them has his name on it. So I've only just got to the chapter 5, and so far it's actually really good. So that is The Binding. And then the last book is by Sarah Holland. This is the Everless book. This is a book that fairyloot gave out, but my sister got this for me for my birthday this year. And spoiler alert, I've got fairyloot coming. So spoiler, yes, I've got fairyloot coming on its way. I applied for it and I have now got the subscription box. So that is a book subscription box, guys, and I cannot wait to see what books comes in it. And honestly, I know I don't know much stuff about books, but this is something I've always wanted to get. So you have to bear with me though, okay? Book lovers, please bear with me. So it says, in the land of Sempire, the rich controls everything, even time. Ever since the age of alchemy and sorcery, hours, days and years have been extracted from blood and bound to iron coins. The rich lives for centuries, the poor bled themselves dry. Jules and her father are behind on their rent and low on hours. To stop him from draining himself to clear their debts, Jules takes a job at the Everless, the grand estate of the Kuehl Jerlin family. There Jules encounters danger and temptation in the guise of the Jerlin heir, Rowan, who is soon to be married, but the web of secrets at Everless stretches beyond her desire, and the truth she must uncover will change her life forever, and possibly the future of time itself. Which sounds amazing. I cannot wait to read it. So that is all the normal book. I'm just going to say normal books. Obviously, mangas will be coming out soon. So they were just my normal books that I do have, and I do love every single one of them. Can't wait to read them. Literally only read one of the books. That's just, like naughty. Oops. But I do want to try and get most of these books read, because then when I do get fairyloot, I want to have that month where I literally go through and smash that book out, and then I can do the review on it. So next year my goal is to read these books and get reviewed on them, and then review the fairyloot books as well. So yay! So that is the book collection video, and I'll see you guys next time for the next collection video thing. I don't know. Bye bye.